welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, hello, and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. It is Friday. Woohoo! Weekend is here. Gonna be a nice weekend, too. Great weather, cooler temps, everything we want here this time of year.
I got my family in town from Buffalo. Cousin Callie brought her new little baby, and he's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big weekend.
It's a big weekend.
I think I'm making some more French onion soup.
Yeah,
for Virginia
okay.
for Monday.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the Queen loves that French onion soup.
I'll make her a bowl.
She loves some. Yeah.
Okay.
She got some when we went to the Butcher's Club last week for our little date. And
at PGA National, that place is so good.
Yeah, there was everything was just amazing. It was done differently than like that Caesar salad's still blowing my mind because they make it different than anything they've done. Same with the French onion soup. It's just different.
It's chopped. It's served on a wood plank.
Yeah.
The presentation is spectacular.
Yeah.
A lot of the herbs and the vegetables and the seasonings that Chef Jeremy Ford uses are things that he grows himself on his farm and then brings into the restaurant. I mean, you want to talk about the hands of a curator.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
It's fantastic.
I'm on the hands of a curator, but I'll gladly make the Mexican Queen some French onion soup as well.
She'd love to try it.
Yeah.
See how they compare.
Look,
she's a big fan of them.
It won't hurt my feelings if she doesn't like it. You got to get tough in the kitchen, Kev. You got to get tough.
Yeah. It's like the octagon, huh?
Oh, people at the Chili Fest came right to my face told me they didn't like my chili.
Really?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Who said that?
There was about 3 or 4 dicks. Absolutely.
I'm so glad you protected and did not let me hear that.
Oh, I did.
I would have punched a bitch. If anybody would have told you they didn't like your chili, I would have got real defensive.
I was way cool with it. It was all good.
No, not me.
I know I did. I protected.
Come tell me you don't like his. Come tell me to my face you don't like his fucking chili.
Yeah, I think she would have clawed someone's eyes out.
I would have. I punch like a man. I'm not here to claw nobody.
Yeah, you think
these nails are short for a reason. I fist you.
Whoa! That
easy now.
That conversation turned quite.
Not with that ring on.
I fist you like a man.
Oh wow!
How about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you want a little shot at Mike Tyson?
No. Oh, shit, no.
Okay.
That man is scary on every level. I'd rather fight Jake Paul.
There's a freeze frame of, when they got upset with each other the other day for the weigh-in. But there is a freeze frame of Tyson reacting. His body is so shredded. When he's moving, he looks great, I think.
He looks fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no doubt.
I'm so cheering for this old dog. As an old dog myself, good for you, Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Well, the one thing he had said to Jake Paul in one of the press conferences they've been doing here to promote it is he said, "You've never been in the ring with anything like me." He said, "I'm a killer. I am an actual killer.
Yes.
Like these other guys you've been fighting, they're fighters. They're not killers. I am an actual killer." So,
if this is a real fight, if it's legitimately real, I really do think Tyson would fuck him up.
I do too.
I know he's 57. I know he's older. Old man strength is a real thing. On top of being strong
and crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. The top bets right now are Tyson in 1.
Dang. Oh, I am so betting on this.
Okay.
I think it is complete horseshit.
I
think it's just a big old.
I just invited Evelyn, who does our traffic and weather. She herself is an accomplished fighter, a boxer who has won, and I just invited her to come over to my house to watch the fight tonight. She's like, "All right."
Oh, okay.
I want it to be real. But whatever happens, I'm kind of excited just to kind of watch it.
Me too.
People are talking about it. If it's cringy, it'll be fun to watch. If it's real, it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah. I think everybody just hopes it's a good fight. So we'll see what happens. And who knows what time they'll eventually get in the ring. I think it all starts on Netflix at 8 p.m. But
so they'll fight at midnight.
maybe. That could be legit. I wouldn't be surprised.
It don't matter. I'm staying up. I'll be drunk as a skunk, but I'll be watching it with one eye closed.
I would think the fight earliest would happen just a little after 10. Realistically, probably 11 or 11:30. But yeah, if it keeps going, it could be a midnight or later.
Back in the day when I was a kid, it was an event when Mike Tyson would fight. You would get giddy for this shit. When he was undefeated and knocking motherfuckers out left and right in just an alarming rate and in a scary
Record time.
It was awesome. That's when I came home one night late for the Buster Douglas fight. I thought it was a mistake. I go, holy shit, Tyson's losing?
Couldn't believe it.
And that was a big deal.
I vividly remember that night watching that fight.
Me too. My brother, who was a big boxing lover, was heartbroken. Loved Tyson's streak.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to see Tyson's streak end. And so that didn't end well for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought Mike Tyson was invincible. You didn't even know if he was human or what he was, but
Left it in the sheets.
yeah, pretty amazing. Jack asked, he said, what will have more viewers for Netflix, the Tyson-Paul fight or the Steelers-Chiefs game on Christmas Day?
It's a great question.
Your Steelers-Chiefs, I think, will. Because a good NFL game, you are going to get 30-plus million people. Guaranteed on that. I just don't know we're all in it with the Tyson, Jake Paul. I think you'll ask a lot of people, who's Jake Paul? Like what? I don't.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I don't. So I think he's going to do well. Don't get me wrong.
What I would like to know, what does better? The Brady roast, which was a live event as well, or the Tyson fight?
I think Tyson fight will do better than the Brady roast.
Brady roast did well.
It did. Yeah.
Brady roast was awesome.
It was. Not taking anything away from it.
That thing was layered, entertaining. I found new comedians I'd never heard of before.
Little long.
But I loved it.
See, I always wonder too, if you're a roaster on one of those things, I wouldn't want to go first, but I'd want to get second. To me would be the best spot to go, because then you could chill and relax the whole night. Being towards the end would be nerve-wracking, I feel.
I think so too.
I want to get it
You're
over
waiting for
with.
it. I agree.
But I don't want to go first, though.
Second or third, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's the spot.
Yeah, I agree with you. So that's my thought on that. Jack also said, SNL will not be good this week. Host doesn't seem like she will be good. I think it's Charlie XCX that is on SNL. I don't know if I think she's musical and host.
All right.
She's got the hot hand right now. Charlie XCX, I hear a lot of people that are younger than us talking about her. In music, in young people, she's hot.
Yeah, she had a brat summer. I know
she
that.
did. That's exactly a lot of it right there.
Yeah, but for the comedy part of it, we'll see. I don't know. I kind of agree with Jack. I'm not banging on it that she's going to be great. I think she's a good performer and all that, but comedy's a different animal.
We shall see, Virginia.
Yeah, I hope I'm pleasantly surprised with what she can tune out. So we'll see. Yes, Charlie XCX hosting and musical guest this week on SNL. Yeah, she's going to do what Ariana Grande was able to do. Ariana Grande is good at both.
She was real good. Yeah. Ariana Grande can sing her ass off and act her ass off.
Can she do what Elon Musk did and make them cry?
Snowflakes.
Her Wicked movie.
Oh, he didn't like your idea. Oh.
Her Wicked movie doesn't open up until next weekend, so it's got another week of full promotion. That thing is going to be massive.
It is.
It's everywhere I go. It's kind of making me want to see it. I hope it doesn't suck. I want it to be good.
I kind of want to see it now too.
Me and Magnolia already have tickets.
I just don't want it to be one of them big things that they promote and everyone watches it and goes,
It's not going to suck. I'm telling you right now. With this cast, there's no way.
Okay.
Well, I assume it's just directly off of the Broadway play Wicked, and that has done very well.
Very well.
So the storyline is good, and I imagine the imagery that I've seen, it looks fantastic. So I think it's going to be a massive hit.
Do we want to see that shit in the theater?
Yes.
Or would rather just see it at my house? What's it?
No, I'm going to the theater, bitch. I want to be one of the first.
All right. Well, fuck. Never mind.
You can come with us.
That's what I'm asking. The theater or my place?
The theater.
All right.
Let's go. At your house, we have to wait, right? They don't release it right away at your house.
It depends. Some movies they do that, and I don't understand what makes them do that with some movies where they're in the theater, but you also can rent it at your house for $25. And then there's some movies that you just have to go to the theater for.
I'm going to the theater. I'm going to Sinopolis in Jupiter. I'm doing the fancy theater where you go and you get cocktails and you get dinner and you get a drink. And I'm so excited. I'm going to make a whole fun night of it. I'm going to be in there popular.
You should dress like a witch without the green makeup. But you should dress like a witch. That's fun.
You're right.
I think you also have Gladiator 2 that is opening up next weekend, along with Wicked.
Gladiator 2 with the Russell Crowe one.
It's coming. Yeah, it's the add-on to the Russell Crowe one. He's not part of this.
I like the first Gladiator a lot.
Yeah. So this one will be in. This has Denzel Washington in it.
Okay.
So it has a pretty good-looking cast. It'll be interesting to see how it plays. They're trying to market the two movies like how we had Oppenheimer and Barbie, where you had really two different audiences, not the same, coming to the theater at the same time. So they think probably a lot of people will really be into Gladiator 2, might not be into Wicked. So they're trying to do that corny. Now, remember they called it, was it Bobenheimer or something that? Or
it was
Barbenheimer, yeah. And we had a friend who actually put together a genius costume that was half Barbie, half Oppenheimer, and she nailed it.
Yeah.
Barbenheimer, that was fantastic.
So now the cheese weenies are saying, come to the theater next weekend. It's going to be Glicked.
I fucking hate it. I love it.
Or would you like to be a Wadiator?
Oh, man.
Why do we always have to do this?
I know.
Can't we just have two good movies opening up the same weekend without it be too cute?
It's always got to be cute. It's got to be
always
clever.
got to be so cute. Always got to be too cute. And you guys just ruin it.
I didn't even know they were making Gladiator Part 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's been a huge story.
Well, I mean, you just look at the marketing for Wicked compared to Gladiator Part 2. It's not even close.
They definitely have a lot more with Wicked. And I'll see with the Gladiator 2, because the first comments I had heard about the movie, Denzel just talks normal, and I guess some people are like, I don't know, it just feels like I've lost some authenticity. It was kind of like, remember when they did Robin Hood, and they had Virginia's favorite, John Dutton, what's his name, Kevin Costner.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They had other authentic actors. It was supposed to be set in England, and everybody else has a British accent, but then Kevin Costner's just Kevin Costner.
Yeah, I think Tom Cruise had a movie like that where he was supposed to be German, he was just...
Was that the Japanese
movie? It was Valkyrie or...
Valkyrie. Oh,
he was
okay.
supposed to be German, but he talked just like Tom Cruise. And maybe historically there was a guy that was an American accent.
He had Last Samurai too. I don't know if that was, maybe he's supposed to be American in that movie, but yeah, he's had a few. Yeah, so people were just like, okay, this just seems odd.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, I've gotten to the point where I watched that Shogun, and it was all, I mean, they spoke a little bit of English, but a lot of it was in Japanese, and you had to, and I'm like, I kind of love that.
Well, you want it to be the real deal.
Yes. It felt like, okay, I'm actually watching this thing like it's really happened. So I am more on the side where I appreciate that. Let's do that.
Is it still good, though?
What's still good?
The movie. I mean, just because he doesn't have the accent, is it still good?
That was just it. The initial comments weren't great on it. So we'll see. I'm not sure that really means anything.
I'll tell you the one that's going to be, I'm interested to see how it goes, is the Snow White that's coming out next year.
Yeah, whatever happened to that? There was so much controversy.
It's funny is because you've got two Snow Whites that are coming out. You've got the conservatives and you have the liberals all coming out with their own Snow White. And
what?
Oh, it's political.
There's two different Snow White
There's two
movies?
different Snow Whites coming out, yes.
Which one do we like?
I'm not fucking going down that road. I'm like Dolly Parton. I love them all, baby.
I'm gonna go to both of them.
I love them or hate them all. No, the girl that's playing Snow White, supposedly her and Gal Gadot, they don't like each other in real life, and there's some beef. And then the girl, I forget her name, the one that's playing Snow White, she pops off a lot in the press, and then the internet's turned on her, and they've had to redo Snow White a couple times now. It's costing a lot of money.
Sounds like drama.
There's a lot of drama with the Snow White that Disney's doing.
Who knew? Snow White, the most peaceful.
It is fucking hilarious.
This weekend, you've got The Rock's new movie. It is called Red One. Has a holiday vibe to it. So they're starting already with the Christmas movies. Chris Evans is in it. So it says, after a villain kidnaps Santa from the North Pole, an elf, extremely large and formidable operative, The Rock, must partner with the world's most accomplished tracker, Chris Evans, to find Santa and save Christmas.
This sounds like a Jump Your Shark movie.
Ooh, any chance that is any good? Whoa.
That sounds shitty.
That sounds unwatchable.
Wow.
Oh, let me guess. The Rock's going to be the comedic. I fucking hate it.
That does sound rough.
Oof.
Guess we'll have to see.
And
the trailer is out for the return of Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz. Both had a bit of a hiatus for different reasons. It is a Netflix spy flick called Back in Action. It is going to be, I guess, coming out. I guess the trailer's out. I'm not sure when the actual movie itself drops.
Look, people with my blurry ass vision, they're saying that the Rock movie looks funny.
Really?
I don't know.
Hey, it could be. Could be.
It could be.
When is the Jamie Foxx comedy special going to be out where he says Diddy poisoned him?
That should be coming out this year, I think.
Yeah, where the fuck is that? That's what I want to
what you
see.
want? Okay.
Yeah, I don't care about the Jamie Foxx movie. I want the Jamie Foxx truth about Diddy poisoning him.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's coming out, I want to say the end of November, beginning of December.
Well, let's have a party for that, too. I'll be just excited about that as I'm about the Tyson fight.
You're not going to get much out of that.
I want to see him say it. I want to see if he really accuses Diddy of poisoning him.
I'm just saying, it's been out there enough to where if it was such a big thing, and maybe it is, if it's not a joke and he's being serious, is he being serious?
I want to see it.
It'd be interesting. I see what you're saying. It being in a comedy special, it's almost like you'd have to take it tongue in cheek that he's.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Usually you don't break down and,
Well, usually you don't get poisoned by your person that used to be your friend.
Yeah, I hear you. But he's not doing a fucking 60 minutes interview with somebody. He's doing a comedy special. Let's watch it. I don't want to argue. You're right. Fuck.
And they supposedly have found the next James Bond. There are rumors out there that it's going to be 34-year-old Aaron Taylor Johnson. He was in that Bullet Train movie. That is the one that had Brad Pitt and Kick-Ass. He's at least the front runner.
People like that movie a lot.
Okay. So, yeah, they've saying that, it looks like he'll be the next actor. He's 34. They wanted somebody in their 30s to play the role, even though some of the Bonds have picked up and done it in their 40s. Daniel Craig was 38. Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton, Pierce Brosnan, all in their 40s when they did it. So likely not going to hit theaters until at least 2026.
You get to bed one Bond for a night.
Oh, Roger Moore.
Roger Moore.
He was, yes.
Roger, give me more.
Roger, give me more.
I mean, it was a question for Kevin, but okay. I mean, your opinion is...
Kevin, who do you want that deep dicking from? Since we all know you're strictly dickly.
Yeah, that's a really good question.
Who's the sexiest Bond?
The thing with Roger Moore, he's a really hairy dude.
Is he?
Yeah, very hairy.
Pubes?
Everywhere.
How do you know?
Yeah.
Taint?
How do you know about Roger Moore's taint?
Well, I mean, if you looked at his chest and back, very hairy guy. So, I mean, you're not going to grow hair right there, and then you're not going to have massive amounts of pubes.
You're right. If you got that kind of chest hair, you have got a fucking forest down there.
Oh, he does.
There's no way.
You don't think he manscaped?
No. The 70s and 80s? Shit, that. No way.
Yeah.
That shit didn't get prevalent till the 90s.
No.
That's when things got Baldy Rinaldi.
All right, maybe I changed my answer then because I don't want a bush. I don't want full bush. I'll go Pierce.
You're right. Keep in mind, depending on what decade your bond is in, you're going to get a bush.
Yeah.
A big bush.
I can't with that big ass bush.
Now, if you go with that 90s bond, all
Yeah.
right, you're going to get your manscaping.
Pierce.
Yeah, you're going to get, you'll be able to see his dick.
It's not going to look like a twig in a nest.
You're not going to have to go hunting.
Pierce would be good. He's right up there. It's probably Pierce or maybe even Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig grew on me as the Bond movies went on.
Oh, he's zero bush.
I don't agree.
Yeah.
Zero
Daniel
bush.
Craig is not sexy enough for me. I like him,
I
but
think it was his swagger. He just had a natural swagger to him. Like I said, yeah, looking at him on the surface, be like, I don't know, I could pass. But it was just watching him in the role as it went on. I was like, he's got a little attitude to him. I liked how it worked. I liked how he played it off. So by the time he was done, one of my more favorite Bonds.
I mean, Sean Connery, the bush on that guy.
That's it. Bush.
I mean, we're talking about 60s?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
It was out of control.
Out of control.
Out of control. Okay, let me see other things that we got here to get through. Michael sent an email. He said, yeah, I want to call out Virginia on Aldi. Listen, bougie queen, that store was not made for you. The store and the food are fantastic. Jaybird would like it just fine. I still love you, but you're bougie AF.
here's the problem. That store's store brand, Clancy, is complete and total bullshit on 80% of its products. And a lot of their stuff is off-brand. It's not brand name stuff. I like brand name stuff.
You know what? I'll do a little Aldi's review. Not that anyone gives a shit, but that will be kind of fun for me to do. And I would like to go in their shop and then get some of their brand stuff and try it out and do a little review.
Don't get the Clancy's Velveeta. You'll be so mad. You'll be punching old ladies. It's so gross. It is the most repulsive thing I've ever tried.
I would never punch an old lady. I haven't punched you. Well, actually, I have punched you before.
You have. You punched me just last week. You punched me
punched
in
an
my
old lady.
ribs.
Fuck, I do punch old ladies. Damn. Accidental, by the way.
Elder abuse.
If you're new to the podcast, it was absolutely all accidental, I swear. We always have to, please, by the way, let's tag the truth at the end of those stories. Jason punched me. Accidentally, by the way.
And I liked it. It was funny.
I liked it.
Well-
You fucking sound insane.
I didn't like it. I like the comedy of it. You didn't hurt me because you're a bitch, but you did punch me.
Yeah, I mean, it was accidental. I wasn't trying to hurt you. Although you hurt me with your words.
Lewis said, hey, Bird, have you been to a supermarket called Doris Italian Market and Bakery in PGA?
I have.
He said, I was working around that area and I noticed the supermarket. I stopped by and it's like an Italian Whole Foods.
It is. It's like Joseph's Classic Market. It's the same. It's so good.
Said they have a cold pasta bar, a hot pasta bar, salad bar, gelato station, a fresh hot pizza. I tried the tiramisu flavored gelato. It was on point. I also ate a white pizza slice of cheese and chicken. It was delicious. Has anyone else from the show been there before?
Yes.
Yep.
And I do like it. I love all those kind of markets.
Love it. They'll actually let you do some wine sampling when you're there. Freaking love that.
Now-
Their bakery's on point. Their hot bar's on point. Doris's brings the heat.
It's very good food. It's great quality. It tastes great. Just know you're going to be paying. You know,
And it's not as good as Joseph's.
I love Joseph's as well. Again, you're going to be, it's elevated food.
Yep. They got one in West Boca as well. West Boca's starting to get it together out there.
Would they not have their shit together?
No, West Boca, and it's still, there's some pockets where you go and there ain't shit to do, but it's slowly picking up a bit. They're getting, they're filling in some of those gaps. I would call it, I don't know, I guess a fun oasis. There are just, or a fun desert, I should say, because there's just nothing. There are pockets throughout South Florida where you go and there's not really any good bars, restaurants, nothing. You're just like, what the hell do they do around here?
Murder.
Yeah, and you know what? It looks like some of those areas might
Bodies.
thrive in murder. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I get through it, and I know when I'm in one of those places, I'm like, I gotta get out of here. Like I feel like I need to be close to bars and restaurants. When I get too far, I'm like, all right, if I need a drink, I need to go someplace.
Well, if you're in the middle
There's
of
nowhere to go.
if you're in the middle of nowhere and it's the woods
and the
and
weirdest
shit,
thing, you're not in the middle of nowhere. That's the thing. You're still in a concrete jungle. There's just nothing. There's gas stations or places you don't care to go, and you're
but it
just like,
still has the air of murder.
just what the hell do you do around here? Yeah, there's a couple places. I'm looking at you, Green Acres.
Oh, Green Acres. I mean,
I know somebody that was murdered in Green Acres.
oh,
So there you go.
Here we go.
Yeah. All right.
him and his boyfriend.
Yeah.
I could one up you with some Green Acre stories, but I won't.
It was a home invasion.
Oh shit!
You
Here we go.
need to block off 5 minutes for you to get it really sad, Virginia.
It was my very good friend.
We're making that left on Depression Boulevard.
It's Friday.
And I know me and you were talking about murder, and I get that.
It was
but
kind of
she's-
in a joking,
she's gonna
yeah, but
make
now
it
she heard
so
murder.
heavy.
She's like, yes.
This shit's gonna get so heavy.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry for being real.
Go on.
Depressing.
The floor is yours.
I'll stop.
No, go right ahead. I got it. I know somebody's
Freddie-
murdered too, and it's a horrific story.
His name was Freddie, and he was my florist, and he was a beautiful human inside and out. And you met him. I brought him I brought your wife sunflowers from Freddie one time. Freddie was in his house with his boyfriend, minding his own fucking business, and a lunatic broke in, stabbed them both to death, stole their car, went on a crime spree, and ended up in Orlando where they shot him.
Wow. See?
And there it is.
Green
Yep.
Acres.
Wow.
That's why you don't go to Green Acres.
Rest in peace, Freddie. I love you. I miss you every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, it's a full beaver moon.
It is.
Yeah. That's going to bring out some
Funny
crazies.
name.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
they go together too. Beaver, Moon, right next to each other. They're neighbors.
Only
Yeah.
a taint separates.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Yeah.
they're literal next door neighbors.
It got its name because this is typically when the beavers head to their shelters. It's kind of like the light to help them find their way and tuck away for the winter. That's
Yeah.
why they call it the beaver moon.
Yeah, go home, Beaver. Get warm.
That's right.
Oh, that beaver's already warm.
Oh, yeah. Got Jamie who sent this, said, this is an actual USDA school recipe card for rectangle pizza. Don't know if you want to try to make it, Jay Bird.
Ooh,
but
yes.
that apparently
I love
is
it.
how you do it.
That I'm bringing this shit in here.
Okay.
We might have to hold off on that French onion soup.
Okay. And you shouldn't call it shit before you serve it.
No. I'm so tickled pink. Thank you. I love it. I am gonna try to make this.
Yeah. Little fun project for you.
I'll bring in the French onion soup on Monday.
Don't worry,
I already
Boo.
promised
Yeah,
you.
I understand you have priorities over there. You can put me at the bottom of the list.
I want to learn how to make the. I don't know if you guys had it in Ohio, and I don't know if you guys had it wherever Mississippi, Louisiana. Where the fuck you from again?
Mississippi, how dare you?
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
We had in the public school system the octagon Mexican pizza. It was the shape of an octagon, pretty much, and it had orange cheese. It tasted amazing, and it had a taco taste to it, but it was pizza.
Okay, yeah.
Does that sound familiar to you guys at all?
We didn't have it.
We didn't have it.
Hamburger meat in
No.
the sauce.
You can keep going. We didn't have it.
We didn't have it, we said.
Oh, whatever.
Tell me something else.
So the crispy.
We didn't have it.
Why don't you get your little Betty Crocker ass in the kitchen and make it for
Oh,
us?
I don't mind that name. Okay, I like her being called Betty Crocker. Betty Cocker.
Betty Crocker.
I'll hate it.
And Abby said for pickle lovers, the best pickle ever is Grillos, Grillos. It's found in the refrigerated section. Yeah, that's the fancy stuff. Crisp, has fresh dill herbs, and I think garlic floating in the juices.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen that before, and yeah, they are pretty solid. I have one that was okay. I still think I'm just a regular on the shelf jar kind of guy, and it's not because mine are any better. I think it's just what I've had since I was a child, and it's just dialed into my palate.
Mount Olive, I think, is the.
It is. Thank you. That is the
My
jar that I always
friend-
grab, Mount Olive. Yeah.
My friend Jim, who listens to our podcast,
Yeah.
and he threw that
Jim.
beer fest
Yep.
for Little Smiles, and they raised a lot of money, by the way. He was on the phone with me last night. He's like, "You tell Kevin it's Mount Olive
He's right.
pickles.
He's
Dog,
right.
you
It
know
is.
what?
Mount Olive has the best of everything. The pickles and the olives, everything. Mount Olive is the best. That's my brand.
Mount Olive is my brand too. It's the one pickle that I realize it doesn't suck. It's consistent.
Yes.
Somewhat affordable.
Right.
I'll tell you what though, don't you dare give me a bread and butter pickle. Fuck you. Oh, bread and butter pickles.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah. I'm
It sounds like we should like it.
It's
I love
terrible.
bread. I love butter.
It's a shit pickle.
Damn.
Sorry, you'll get some emails about that.
I'd like to
Controversial
make
statement.
you eat a shit pickle. I'll shit in a pickle jar.
We could do that for
Do it, bitch.
with cat turds. We could.
Shit pickle.
A pickle with. What are we doing? We're losing our minds.
Are you going down the path of we're going to eat shit? Is that what it is?
She brought me down that time. That's your
Is
girl.
that where the ideas are going right now?
You got excited to eat a cat
I
turd.
did. It was like we could do this.
We can do this.
It's just nice to get that punishment out of the way. Just not have to think about it.
And got an email from Emma. She said, I heard you guys speaking about air fryers, listening to your conversations, and had to get a new air fryer. And the crazy thing about it was they wanted me to go online to set it all up, and I couldn't get the thing to work otherwise. Forget that. I know what they're doing. Isn't that crazy? She said, don't be surprised if your washer and dryer is doing the same thing and listening in. Because she couldn't believe it when we were talking about the top 5 things most likely to listen into your conversations, and air fryers was in. I'm like, air fryer?
The air fryer is listening to you.
Yeah, she's like, it didn't click until the air fryer feature would not work unless the appliance was registered and connected to the internet. Why would you need that?
You don't need that.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
These motherfuckers.
Yep. Something's going on with my dishwasher.
Is it listening to you?
I don't think it's listening to anybody. It's dead as fuck.
Oh, okay.
He forgot to plug it in.
I don't know what's going on with that thing. It's one of them smart ones.
Oh, boy.
No. Nope.
Nope.
Can I have a dumb dishwasher? Can I have a dumb washing machine?
Yep.
The one that actually used to fill up with water and not this bullshit one I have now that just sprinkle tinkles on my dirty clothes that need water.
When I first got my house, I had a smart air condition, and you could control every room. And you could control it from your phone. Holy shitballs! I couldn't get it, and I said, "Give me the old dog," and they just on, off, up, down. Nailed it. Got it.
That's all you need, baby.
That's all you need. So like you were saying earlier, sometimes we get a little too cute and clever.
That's true.
A lot of people feel that way. They do love the simplicity. It seems like the more features a product has, the better its chances of breaking or not working.
And I'm sure if I sat down and learned every little button, it would have been amazing. But I don't want to learn
But
about
would it have been?
And I also want to learn about an air. I just want it to be cold in my house. Every room.
And I can take it. If every room is the same temperature, great. I don't need every room to be a different temperature. How about this? Every room is just how I like it.
That's what that.
So when I come and go from each room, which I do a lot, it's just at my number.
And I think what's going on with my dishwasher is I'm too dumb to figure out why it's not turning on. I think I hit a button and like shut it off
yeah.
and don't know the code to get it.
You know who was at my house yesterday? Corey. I took a picture of him. I put him up on my Instagram. I told him that he needs to go to your house and help you.
I know.
He's a good handyman.
I get Corey. I'm forced to get Corey now.
You better.
I have to get Corey.
You're falling apart over
You
there.
have to get Corey, because otherwise she's going to mention him 5 times every week.
Oh, yeah. I have to get the kind of couch she wants me to get. If not, that's going to be fucking brutal for
Just
me.
do what she says, yeah.
Submit. Just like Panda.
I mean, good gosh.
Got a message today. Said, I listened to yesterday's show about Goodwill, and could you please give a shout out to Poverello Thrift Store? I hope I'm saying it right. It's Poverello. It is in Wilton Manors. They have amazingly low prices, but most importantly, everything you donate and purchase will pay for the food bank on the other half of the property, and it feeds over 6,000 people suffering from HIV, cancer, and diabetes every week.
Oh, we love this. We love Wilton Manors.
That is great. It's a beautiful little town, and yeah, go there and do your Goodwill shopping.
That is amazing.
I wonder if that grilled cheese place I love is still there in Wilton Manors. That place was good. Remember that place?
Was it called Melt?
Nope, that different place. Man, if y'all know if there's an awesome grilled cheese place in Wilton Manors, please let me know that. I guess I could Google that, but something tells me That's not gonna go well.
No.
Operator error.
Okay.
All right. I'm dancing on my own grave over here. I know you're fucking assistant.
I brought my tap shoes. Let's go.
Yeah. She's ready.
She is on one today.
Good Lord. Look out weekend.
Who put nickels in you today?
Yeah.
It's quarters, inflation.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Fucking poor panda.
All right. Well, we got to let Virginia go. She needs out of here to go rage.
Oh, my God. Get on your broom.
It's Friday.
She'll be in quest in 2 minutes on her broom.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Enjoy this amazing weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday. Goodbye.